After having a chat to the rest of the crew and enjoying the rest of the river cruise, we disembark from the boat and have a short walk to our next destination. And there it is, the Breakfast Creek Hotel. I've been here many times in the past and I've always had a good time here. It's like visiting an old friend. And talking about old friends, I caught up with Mike, who's the general manager, to find out more about this great hotel.
Now, magnificent looking building, you can't miss it driving past, but when you go inside, what makes the Brecky Creek so iconic?
Plenty of history on the walls. There's flood markers from events that have happened. There's pictures on the wall. There's plenty of stuff. People walk in, stroll around in amazement just looking at what's on the wall. The history is dripping. It is quite amazing, I must say.
Word on the street is you don't do a bad steak either, is that right?
I'm a little bit biased. I'm not going to say that we are the best steak restaurant, but yeah, we do not a bad steak.
Let's talk about the venues you've got inside, because it's not just a bar, you've got other bars around that old bar, haven't you?
There is the public bar that hasn't changed much in 70 years, and in the old days that would be the workers' bar. And then there's what we call the private bar, and in the old days that would be the gentleman's bar. And then we've got the beer garden.
For a good man like myself.
There you go, that's exactly what I thought. And then we've got the substation, which was an old power station. That's your more modern, biggest rum collection in the Southern Hemisphere. And then out the back of the hotel in 1968, they started what was called the Spanish beer garden. The first place you could come along, pick your own steak, have it cooked the way that you want it, and that still hasn't changed a lot.
Mate, you know what? I could stand out the front of here talking about this pub all night, or we could go in and try a bit of that beer off the wood.
I mean, either way.
And one of those steaks, because I'm starting to salivate a little bit. What do you reckon?
Steak and the forks off the wood on me. We can do that.
Let's do it.
No problem.
Come on, you lot. Come inside. You can't have a steak and a beer, but you can watch me have one. See you soon. Righto, so we've moved inside to the private bar, and this is where the business gets done in the pub. Mike, what are we doing now?
We're going to spare a wooden keg. So in the old days, this was how we got beer delivered before we had beer taps and glycol systems and temperites and so forth. So pre-1977, the only way you would get beer in Queensland was in a wooden keg. Come 1977, Forex in particular decided that we would all move to stainless steel kegs. Rumour has it there was a little bit of a protest in the public bar, and they kicked up a little bit of a stink about having to drink out of stainless steel kegs. So Forex decreed that from that day on they would continue to make wooden kegs for the Brecky Creek, and we have tapped the wooden keg in this bar every day that we have traded since 1889. So mate, if you've never done this before, we've got a treat for you.
Well, I haven't done it before, so
right.
what have I got to do?
You're a right-hander?
I'm a right-hander.
All right, so what I want you to do, put that one there and hold that with your left hand.
Righto.
That'll be the other hand, Macca.
Right.
All right, grab
the
that.
other left.
Give it a tap, just like you would to get a nail started.
Righto.
Don't try and over-whack it, just get it. Righto. Now don't hold back. Now you can give it a whack. You want to get it into about there. Don't look at me, mate. You go for it. Nail it. Keep going. Righto. Now what you're going to do, with your left hand, we're going to wiggle it out.
Righto. I've done this a couple of times.
Wiggle it out. Now, you're a little bit in the danger zone right there, right where you don't want to be.
Righto.
Is this section right there. All right, so you stay out of the way, just wiggle it out, and when you feel it's about to come out, take it out completely. Come on, Macca.
Oh, mate,
it.
you lost me at the danger zone.
You can take it out with both hands whenever it's coming.
Can you?
Yeah.
Righto.
Keep it out of the way. There you go.
There you go.
That is it. Now, mate, when was the last time you poured a beer?
Look, it's been a little while, but I reckon I can remember it. It's a bit like riding a bike, though.
Let's get a beer glass for you. Let's get a nice cold beer glass, and let's get you to pour yourself a nice schooner of Forex off the wood, mate, and then you can enjoy it.
Mike, will I get a job here?
No, Macca, but the beer's good.
Thank you.
All the best, no worries.
You got to come and have one.
All right, it's on Macca. If anyone wants a beer now, no worries at all.
Quick, come around here.
After pouring a round of beers and checking out the rest of the hotel and its vast history, I found us a table at the Spanish Gardens, ordered some meals and more cold beers, and you know what they say? A quiet table means a great meal.
mushroom pit as well with flip on.